Today we are going to try something new in your journal. You have a page that looks just like this, right? A front side and a back side. Spaces for 3 sentences and 3 pictures. Now you've been working on 3 sentences and 3 pictures about anything and all in the world that you want, right? But today you're going to do something just a little bit different. You're going to write a story. Do you know the difference between a group of sentences, like 3 sentences, and a story? Do you know the difference?
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
Can I go get a book and show?
Sure. Tell me about it. Ooh, that's a good one, Billy Goat's Girl. Tell me about it.
I said go.
And why do you think that's a story? What do you think is different about a story and sentences?
First you go like this, like that, and then the bridge. It looks creepy.
And then what else?
Then he says, "Was that little girl walking over my bridge?"
Now, Demetrius, you're getting a very important idea about a story. A story has things that happen in a row. You were saying first this, then this, right? A story has things that happen in a row. Now, when you've been writing sentences, Demetrius, sometimes you write about 3 different things. Like, I see my friend, I like my dad, I like my mom. That's not a story, right? That's like just a bunch of sentences about different things. Demetrius hit it right on the head. Demetrius, you are absolutely right. A story has a sequence of events. What is a sequence of events? What does that mean when we sequence things? We put them in
Order.
from first to last. So you are going to write a story with a sequence of events. 3 things that happen in a row. It doesn't have to be the whole Billy Goat's Gruff. That's a real long story. Do you have room for a real long story here? No, you really don't. You're going to write a short story. Here's what I'm going to give you a suggestion to do. Write about something you did today. 3 things in a row you did today. That was a good place to start for a story.
Or you can get a story and write the 3 things that you liked in the story.
As long as they're in order from first to last. That's called retelling a story. You guys already have everything you need in your brains to tell a story. Okay, sit on your body. I'm going to write my story. My story is not actually going to be from a storybook, but you can certainly do that. I'm going to write a story about something that happened to me today, okay? When I woke up this morning, I did a few things, okay? I got ready for school. Then I drove to school. And then I got ready for the day in the classroom, okay? Those are 3 things that happen in a row. Now, is that the kind of story that I would read aloud to you guys and expect you to get excited about? No, but is it a sequence of events, things that happen in order? It is. Sometimes an easy way to start writing stories is to start by writing stories about things that you have done. Demetrius, if it works better for you to write about what's happened in a story, write 3 things in order, you do that. But what works best for me when I start stories is to write about 3 things in a row that have happened to me and then go on to telling more exciting stories. So, first thing that happened, I got ready for school, okay? Let's think about how many words are in that sentence. I got ready for school. How many words do I got?
5.
So what am I going to do? Give myself a...
Finger space.
Yeah, and the finger space plan. Very good. Can I show you a trick about finger spaces? Check this out. Sometimes when I forget to use finger spaces, I pull out one of these and I use this as my spacer stick, and that really helps me remember
That's what
finger
Mrs.
spaces.
Anson
She does. Would you like to have one of these for your journal today?
Yeah.
Okay, I will get one to you. I got ready. What do I need to do?
Drop down.
You got it. For school. Now, remember that important thing in a plan. We're going to put in our punctuation right away because otherwise, once we get into all the sounding out and everything like that, sometimes we forget that punctuation at the end. So I'm going to put that there. So I'll leave for my next sentence. I got ready for school. I, capital. New word, new line. I got. Stretch up. Good. What do you hear first? Good. Okay, all the way around. Good. Dr. O.
T.
T.
Go.
You're right, it's inside of God. It would be 2, right? Yeah. I got ready. Let's stretch that out. A, D, E. What do you hear first?
R.
D, D, D. All the way around up in the air, hold on. E. On the end of a word that Y can say E. What do you think is saying? Red, our sight word red. Now, what do you think is saying E on the end of that word? I bet you're right, like on Sandy and Kenny. Very good. I got ready for ooh. E-R-I-R. You are A-R-R. O-R, or. So, or, what's saying or? O-R, or, good, O-R. I got ready for school. Ooh, can you do a long word? Let's stretch out. School. What could that be?
C-A-K.
Yeah, what do you think it is?
I see some fire.
C, you think? Okay. Ooh. What says ooh?
Two O's.
Two O's. I can say or ooh, but it's saying ooh here. Ooh. O.
L.
L. I got ready for school. Here's what's going to happen. I'm not going to take the time to draw my picture right now because I don't want to waste all your working time.
can do
Okay? So I'm going to flip over. When you get to your paper, do your pictures. I got ready for school. Now remember, we're keeping a sequence of events, things that happen. Finish writing. I got ready for school. Next, I drove to school. Let's count the words and give ourselves a plan. I drove to school. How many words? Okay, 4 lines. Oops, where's my spacer stick? That's going to be a helper. I drove to, do I have room for school up here? Better drop down. School, punctuation, and right away so that I
Why
don't
can't you
forget.
make an exclamation?
Well, you know, I'm not really that excited about my drive to school, but if you were excited about your drive to school, you would use an exclamation mark. I'm just, this is really supposed to use my voice, and I'm not that excited, so it's just going to be tough. So when you're, Demetrius, when you're writing in your journal, you can use an exclamation mark. Okay, I drove. Let's stretch it out. D-er-ove. D-er-ove. I wonder why that O is saying O. What do you think?
How many ways can you say?
Why do you think O is saying O? What would be at the end of that word? E. Jumping back to bite the O. There you go. Good thought. Good thought. I drove to. Now we know how to spell that word. That's a secret. Let's stretch out school again. School. And we decided that with a C. Ooh. Makes by. Got it. School. I drove to school and then I got ready for the day. Ooh, that's kind of a long sentence. I got ready for the day. How many lines? Okay. I get that spacer stick out, finger space. Got ready, drop down, for the day, period at the end. I know how to spell that. Thanks for straightening that out. I got, ready? G, A, T, G, 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 all the way around.
G-O, go.
G, A, T. I got ready. R-A-D-E. So we got that sight word red we heard in it before.
Yeah.
At the end of a word that Y can say E. Y. I got ready for.
Red.
Or. O-R. Or. O-R. Or. O-R.
E-R-I-R-U-R-R. A-R-R-O-R-O.
Got it. I got ready for the. Oh, that's a sight word. No problem. The day. Oh. How many ways can you say A-I-A-Y-A-E or A? There are so many ways to say A. Don't you see? Silent E. Don't forget A with the silent E.
Silent E.
A-I-A-Y-A-E. Silent E. Everybody say A with me. Now in day, we have that word day inside of our calendar. What do you think is saying A?
A-Y.
You got it. Okay, so kindergarten friends, let's reread my story. Let's make sure it's a sequence of things that happen in a row.
For school.
I got ready for school. I drove to school. I got ready for the day. 3 things that happen in a row. Think about your story. Joseph, what are you going to write about today? Tell me what you're going to write. What will be first? Need some thinking time? Why don't you go start drawing and I'll check in with you a little later. Do you know what you're going to write?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think?
The gingerbread house, like when the gingerbread man popped out of the oven, passed the old lady and passed the old dad.
Good. So the gingerbread man pops out of the oven. Then what happens?
He runs past the old lady and the old farmer.
And he runs past the farmer. The gingerbread man pops out of the oven. He runs past the old lady. He runs past the farmer. Go get your writing done. Excellent.